In other news tonight, details of a planned but failed coalition with the Democratic National Alliance were shared by the Free National Movement leader last night as the party concluded its roster of candidates.
Now, last week, the party's chairman announced that the FNM and DNA were in talks for an alliance to defeat the governing Progressive Liberal Party. But those discussions broke down late last month. Cleopatra Murphy has the story.
Discussions of a coalition between the Free National Movement and the Democratic National Alliance came to a halt after DNA leader Branville McCartney reportedly demanded the FNM withdraw from 16 constituencies, along with the ability to determine the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister if the DNA won the most seats in the election. FNM leader Dr. Hubert Minnis made the revelation to a roomful of supporters at the FNM headquarters Tuesday night as the party ratified its last 5 candidates ahead of the general election.
The FNM, under my leadership, will not pander to oversized and outsized egos. We will not be blackmailed. We will not enter into any deals that will bring instability to Bahamian governance.
Minnis says uncontested seats would have included Bamboo Town, Seabreeze, Garden Hills, Carmichael, Golden Isles, Southern Shores, Marathon, Elizabeth, Pinewood, Fox Hill, Golden Gates, North Abaco, South Abaco, Marco City, Yamacraw, and the former St. Thomas More had it existed. Minnis said had the DNA secured more seats, McCartney also wanted to choose the cabinet and the country's ambassadors, things he did not allow.
I reverted back to my younger days growing up in Baintown, the Grove, and I told Brian where to go. I was not prepared to give away the FNM, and I am still not prepared to give away the FNM.
Minnis also hit out at the governing Progressive Liberal Party that he says has forced the economy to its knees, with the country's credit rating being downgraded to junk status by Standard & Poor's and the closure of the Memories Resort on Grand Bahama.
Under Christie, we are experiencing some of the worst unemployment ever in the history of the modern Bahamas. Thousands upon thousands have no jobs and little to no hope.
Minnis also took government to task for what he says is another failed promise to address issues at the landfill after fire forced Jubilee Gardens residents from their homes this week.
I pledge on behalf of the Free National Movement to provide the resources, funds, materials, and management needed to modernize waste management in New Providence. Christie will talk about it, but I will get it done.
Cheered on by supporters, the FNM leader challenged Prime Minister the Right Honourable Perry Christie to call the election because under his leadership, the FNM will usher in a new era of reform. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.